Hi West High!
I'm Aurora.
And I'm Raina, and today is March 8th, 2023.
First up, we have a segment called West High Cribs to Diana.
Hey West High, this is Diana, and I'm back with another segment of West High Cribs for you. Let's go. Welcome to my cribs. Come on in. Here are my wonderful posters. I spent hundreds of dollars because I believe in supporting the arts, so that you should pay your artists. If you ever commission them, you should definitely pay the artists because they work really hard to make something beautiful for you and so forth. So this is my classroom over here. We have 34 computers. Each of them have a little drawing tablets where you can draw directly onto the computers, and you can draw, illustrate, animate, and so forth. So I teach you guys Photoshop, also in animation, also sound design, some video editing as well. As you can see, we also have movie days once in a while and so forth. And over here we just have a nice little front view. And over here we also have a station with our wonderful new podium, sound media podium, where you can have a karaoke night if you wanted to. I can have a karaoke, so you guys can do a karaoke day, probably not during class time though. And then of course we have a very awesome sound machine here, and a system that can also project. And you also have this is also rollable. So thank you very much for SCA for having this wonderful podium made and donated to West High. And I just appreciate everything. Any artworks that you guys have will be placed in your sketchbooks. Sketchbooks can be stored here, of course. That way you can always work on your projects and then have a place to store your work, so you don't have to carry it around. But most of my students actually take their sketchbook with them and put them in their backpacks so they can draw and sketch anytime that they want at home and so forth.
Thank you for that, Diana.
Now, I know a lot of you guys work after school. Our very own copy editor, Maya Gill, works at Starbread.
Let's go take a look.
Hi guys, my name is Maya, and we're doing a new segment here for our video bulletins where we show students at their part-time jobs. Let's follow me. So this is where I work. I work at Starbread.
So how long have you been working here?
I've been working here for almost 2 months now. I started my job back in January, and yeah.
What do you guys serve here?
Well, obviously we serve delicious, yummy Starbread, and we have a bunch of baked goods, a bunch of Filipino treats such as like yema, pastillas, chicharron, leche flan, and even coconut pies. And we also sell ice cream and empanadas.
Cool.
Thanks guys, see ya.
Speaking of work, some of our students also play sports here at West.
Here's an exclusive interview with Chauncey, Eli, and Jake.
Hey West High. Hey West High. Hi West High Wolfpack.
I'm Chauncey Archangel.
I'm Elijah Mick.
And we're your boys varsity volleyball captains this year.
This week we have a home game against Stag at 5:30 on Thursday. And the following week we have another home game against Kimball on Monday at 6.
And we also have another game against Freedom that's also home. JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7.
This year I feel like we have a lot of potential, so I'm really excited.
I'm really excited too. Yeah. Here are clips from our last tournament.
Now from one of my favorite teachers, Miss Duff, with the words of wisdom.
Hey Wolfpack, I'm Mrs. Duff, and I'm here with your words of wisdom today. As you may or may not be aware, March is Women's History Month. And today's words of wisdom come from one of my most inspirational women, one of my personal heroines, the mighty Dr. Maya Angelou. Dr. Angelou says this about what women can do for each other. Each time a woman stands up for herself, without knowing it, possibly without claiming it, she stands up for all women. So Wolfpack, when it counts, stand up for yourself, because when you do, you stand up for many others as well. So make it a great day or not. Choice is yours. Bye, West High.